All right. What's up, everybody? Happy Festivus. Welcome back to Deep South Lunch Break. It is Friday, December 23rd, Festivus. So let's air some grievances. Uh, anyway, how's everybody doing today? This is just going to be a quick one. I just wanted to get on and say happy Festivus. You know, if you don't know what that is, I don't know why you don't. So, um, yeah, let's just get started. All right, so here's one of my first grievances are gun-free zones. You know, those just make easy targets for somebody who's looking to do bad stuff. You know, there's going to be no resistance. Also, you have like gun-free zone cities like Chicago and stuff like that, where you know the criminal element doesn't have to be afraid of regular citizens because they know they're not, you know, going to be a threat. They know they're not going to be carrying anything. Oh, I should have flipped the camera. The Amazon guy in front of me, he literally just threw this package over this fence to this house right here. Man, it was pretty good. Anyway, yeah, because you know, somebody sees you walking down the street and they don't know what that bulge is on the side of your pants, you know. Is it a gun? You know, is it something you could beat me with? You know, no. They know it's just probably a cell phone, and now I'm gonna go take it. Luckily here, I mean, I live in Louisiana, and more specifically, I live in New Orleans, so it's kind of progressive. So the last mayor before this one enacted a bunch of gun-free zones. So take that with what you will. Another grievance I have are knife laws. So a big part of everyday carry or EDC is your pocket knife. Um, there are a lot of stupid knife laws throughout the country. Um, for instance, in some states, automatic deploying knives are illegal. In some states, they're not. In some states, like an assisted opening like this, that's illegal. In some states, it's not. In some states, like the dagger style that have the double-sided blade, edge on this side and the edge on this side, those are illegal. For instance, in Louisiana, those are illegal. So, you know, it's just stupid. Butterfly knives in some places are illegal and in some places they're not. So, I don't know. Knife laws are really stupid because I don't know. I consider that to be protected under the Second Amendment. Um, so why are we putting arbitrary, you know, restrictions on width or length or, you know, method of deployment? You know, that's just stupid. Do you guys have any like really stupid knife laws where you guys live? If so, let me know. Um, for instance, when I ordered the SOG Pentagon out the front knife, I had to, well, they wouldn't send it to the place I was buying it from unless they signed a paper saying that it was going to a military or law enforcement person. So I didn't do anything wrong. That's just what the place had to do to order it so I could buy it from them. Um, it was in a different state. It wasn't here in Louisiana, so that was that state's laws. I think here I probably could have ordered it, although I'm not sure because it is a double-edged blade. Although automatic knives are legal in this state. I think butterfly knives are as well. So the only thing that they have the restriction on is the dagger style. All right. Let's see. What other grievances do we have? All right. New Orleans local government. So right now, the what do you call it? The district attorney, Jason Williams. So there's this case where this 16-year-old robbed somebody, this college student, and ended up shooting them and paralyzing them from the waist down. So he was trying to get the paperwork filed to charge them as an adult. Well, typical New Orleans fucking, incompetence. He didn't get the paperwork filed in the amount of time. So now either they try this kid as a juvenile, and if he gets a life sentence for attempted murder or whatever, he's only looking to be locked up till he's 21. So that's like 5 years. He could go back to try to file the paperwork and try to do it again. I don't know. I just think it's all around incompetence. He keeps making these promises, and he just keeps falling short. The mayor, she needs to hurry up in GTFO. We need to get this recall thing finished already. Yeah, I mean, I have a grievance against the people who are like saying that the recall effort is some sort of like right-wing conspiracy, like to get her out of office because of what she looks like, which is stupid. I am in no way, shape, or form a conservative. I just live here in the city, and I have eyes and ears, and I pay attention to the politics of the city. So trying to force that fucking lie narrative bullshit, that's you're stupid. There's my grievance against you. All right. Let's see. How do I put this in a way that probably won't get this live stream? Well, I'll save that one for last. All right. My other grievance is the state senate of Louisiana. So a couple of years ago, we had a chance to pass a constitutional carry bill. It passed the Senate. It made it up to the governor's desk, where he vetoed the bill. So the bill went back to the state senate, where they were going to vote to overrule the veto. First one done since Louisiana's new constitution that they had ratified back in the 1980s. So it goes back to the Senate, and you have just enough senators to flip-flop their vote to not get the thing to pass. So my grievance, fuck all you guys. You should have passed that constitutional carry bill. I mean, come on. Come on. The other thing is reciprocity. So I have a lot of family in New Mexico, so I travel back and forth to New Mexico often, and my permit from Louisiana to concealed carry is not good there. They do not recognize Louisiana concealed carry permits. So only open carry would be allowed for me. However, for some reason, New Mexico, for being a real like conservative like place, like a lot of like it's real Hispanic, and like everybody I've worked with over there and everybody I've met and know, everybody's all pro gun, pro 2A, and real family values. But for some reason, New Mexico is they got a lot of real progressive policies, and they're messing up my jam being able to travel. So screw you, New Mexico government. You're hurting my plans to travel. All right. So I don't know if you guys know this, but back in 2020, all the stuff was on TV, and I was still working, and we were all wearing the coverings, and I hated it, and I didn't want to. I didn't wear it if I didn't have to. At work, they forced me to, or it was a requirement to work. So as soon as they said, if you get the poke, you don't have to wear a mask. Cool. So, everybody was on TV saying that this is like 90 whatever percent is going to protect you. You're protected. The president came on, TV, the head doctor, doctor, who I'm talking about. He came on and he was like, You get the shot, you get the booster, you don't have to have a face covering, you're protected, blah blah blah. You're not gonna get it, everything. So got the shot. Only had those two, didn't plan on getting any more after more, info came out that clearly this was a scam, and the efficiency rating kept going down every couple weeks, flip-flopping. I just saw it for what it was, and I was fooled. I was coerced, I was lied to, but I think at the same time I was so like eager to believe that you know this thing was safe and effective. At the time when I got the first two, I didn't feel any bad side effects or anything. So fast forward, later on that year, we were going to travel to go visit some family for Thanksgiving, and my wife was going to go get her second booster. And I was like, no, I'm not going to get it. I didn't make an appointment, blah, blah, blah. And so she was up getting hers, and I was waiting for her in the parking lot. And she was like, look, just come up. You don't have to make an appointment. We're going to see a bunch of old people, blah, blah, blah. So against my better judgment and against, my own promise to myself, I wasn't going to get another one. I was like, all right, I still went and did it. It's my own fault. I still let myself be fooled, I suppose. So I went and I got, the third one. I guess this was 2021 now because we didn't have the jab until 2021. So November 2021 comes around, I get it. And I get this pain, this like soreness in my shoulder. And we are at a year and a month later, and I still have like permanent like damage in the shoulder. Like there's something not right. And like I can't throw a ball for my dog anymore. Like I can't like lift things anymore. Like there's something in there that either the administration of the jab, the shot, or the shot itself, did something to my arm that has really messed me up. So I've seen the doctor a couple of times, and he just keeps like passing it off. Like, well, it could be a nerve thing. Maybe you should see an orthopedist. Blah blah blah. And every time I tell him, it's been since I've had that. Everything was fine, and then I got that shot, and then I've had pain ever since. Pain and difficulty. It's not necessarily like muscular. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like, imagine like there's that ball and joint there. It feels like there's like a hot pin like connecting like the shoulder to the body right here, and like I don't know how to explain it. It's just so messed up. So I have an injury from that shot. So I have my final grievance is to all of those people who push and are still pushing the lie that you're taking it to protect others, you're taking it to protect yourself, you're taking it, it's 100% safe, you know, everything like that. This is the first time I've ever heard anything like take something so to protect somebody else. Like anytime I've ever gotten like a flu shot, they're like, hey, you don't want to get the flu, protect yourself, get this shot. Hey, you don't want to get measles, right? Take the shot to protect yourself. I've never taken a flu shot and been told, thanks for taking this flu shot. You don't want anybody else to get the flu. Like it doesn't make any sense. And then this is what they're telling us, and everybody was eating it up. And I didn't. And then everybody tried to make me feel crazy. But I know I'm not crazy. So I stuck through it. So I was fooled. I was coerced. The place I still work at, anybody who's a new hire, you still have to prove that you have that. And I don't think that should be a requirement anywhere, you know. So the kind of messed up part is, well, I don't want to get into that. Anyway, that's my final grievance. So that kind of took a dark turn. Anyway, guys, do your own research. This was the first time people were telling people to not read. Don't look stuff up on your own. Trust the experts. When have we ever trusted the experts, just on face value? You want to read those peer-reviewed studies. Why wouldn't you? Even if you don't understand some of the words, that's what the internet's for. You look it up, you figure out what it means. And they're telling us not to do that. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all. I got that new video coming out on Christmas Day. I've let out a couple of teasers, so that was a fun one. Make sure y'all watch that. I actually broke my tripod shooting that video, so if you guys would consider maybe kicking me $1 or something, try to help me get a new one. I got my Cashapp stuff down there at the in the description. It's in the description of all my other videos. You could also go to minds.com and you could leave me a super mind. I'll make a video for you. You can also become a member on my Minds. You can become a producer. I think it's like $1 a month or something like that. I'll give you a credit every month. What do you guys think? You guys have any Festivus grievances? If so, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what they are. I want to hear from you guys. It's Festivus. We got to have the feats of strength later. Yeah, so follow me on Twitter at DeepSouthEdc. Follow me on Minds at DeepSouthEdc. Follow me on Instagram at DeepSouthEdc. Just follow me everywhere at DeepSouthEdc. Anyway, guys, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Festivus. Happy New Year. For me and my family, to you and yours, we love you. Thank you for your all your support, and thanks for helping me grow. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Stay well regulated. Peace. Love you too.